Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of Tats and Chats. I've got my man Ryan here. We are getting probably one of the most interesting compositions I've ever seen. We've got Godzilla versus a unicorn over the Sydney Harbour. I'll give you a second to process that. So, explain why we're getting this. I believe it was for the kids, you said.
Yeah, my son, he's 9 and he's obsessed with Godzilla.
As what 9-year-old wouldn't do.
Yep. And my daughter, she's 11, but she was always about unicorns and believed that they were real. And I thought I'd do something for them and to commemorate them, I guess.
Well, that's probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen that a dad did for his kids. He dedicated an entire almost sleeve to two of your kids. Fancy things that they love.
I don't think the wife will be so happy, but...
Oh, it looks awesome. Who cares?
Yep.
That's all that matters, really, is if it looks awesome, it's all good.
There forever.
Yes. Commemorate the awesome. But it's definitely one of the most unique designs I've ever been asked to do. And we're also going to add some UV and the little beam structure here, make it very anime. Yeah. Probably even chuck some blue UV in his spines as well.
Yeah. Well, the blue in the vomit too, whatever it is.
The nuclear breath.
Yeah, that one.
That's not fucking awesome. Can't wait to see this thing finished.
Yeah, Rowdy's pretty stoked. Anyone that's told, like, it's gonna be sick. You know, like, when you sent me the first mock-up.
That was literally just, I had done maybe like an hour of work on the design.
But with nothing else around it, not on an arm. I was like, yeah. But then when you sent it with the picture with that
what it looks like on the arm. Yeah.
I'm like, that is sick. And my son's like, wow.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's what I like to hear. Gotta keep the kids happy. Oh, and if you hear anything else in the background, we're watching Black Mirror as well, so...
And then the screaming is from the TV, it's not me.
Yeah, we'll pretend.
No numbing. Crap.
No numbing.
Son of a bitch, I should bloody forgot.
You gotta earn that numbing, my boy.
Yeah, there it is. I forgot about how it felt.
Like a cat scratching a sunburn.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt.
That's that.
The whole arm's gonna hurt, isn't it?
It's gonna be a bit tender, especially here, and here.
So the whole arm's gonna hurt.
That's like most of it.
Yeah, I should have done numbing.
Yeah. Well, we'll do the outline and we'll see how you feel.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of outline. So don't feel too bad if you can't hack it all. Because it's not a small tattoo by any means. Yeah, and I never ever want anyone to feel like, oh, if you can't sit the whole thing, you're some kind of a pussy or something. It's like, no. You're getting stabbed several 100,000 times. So
yeah, quite literally.
Don't feel bad if you can't sit through all of it. It is okay. You are allowed to be in pain. There's no contest for the most tough man who can sit through like 12 hours with no numbing cream and no breaks. It's like, yeah, cool.
It would be nice to not feel it though.
I do have some clients who genuinely love the feeling of it. When I say love, I don't mean it's like, oh, they're having a good time. They love it. As in, like, it's orgasmic almost for them.
Jesus.
Yeah, they see it as like a form of therapy, or like this is like relaxing for them. I have a friend of mine, actually, he was getting his hand done. And I've never seen anyone, it was like stepping into a nice bath after a long day at work. He was literally just like, oh.
Yeah, that'd be nice to feel like that, but only when you're getting a tattoo. Otherwise, you're always going to be you're always going to be upset with anything that happens in life until someone's stabbing you or hurting you.
Yeah, she's like, well, that's some sort of masochism that I don't want to be a part of. Thank you. Like, who hurt you so much that you need to be stabbed to feel good? That's some severe disassociation shit going on there.
That's some weird shit.
Hey, there are people like that.
Oh yeah,
BDSM and all that.
each to their own.
Hey. If you're having fun and it's consenting adults, as long as you're not hurting anyone against their will, it is okay.
Not hurting me or disturbing my life.
Well, you're paying me to hurt you, so...
Well, I'm not paying you to hurt me. I'm paying you to...
Stab you?
Put some artwork on me.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
it's just a byproduct. Yeah.
And I forgot about the numbing crap, so...
That's okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like, for the first couple of seconds when you keep going, it hurts.
And then
you know that's as bad as it gets.
So you get that like continuous sort of like, okay, this is as bad as it is.
Yeah, it's not going to go all the way through my arm.
No.
It's a smidge.
Just a smushed it.
Yeah, it's definitely not enjoyable.
You're not one of the rare few who enjoys this shit.
Fucking no.
Mm.
I wish.
I've actually been surprised in the last few years at how many people do genuinely enjoy it. To the point where they see getting tattooed as almost like a holiday. So they look forward to it for months at a time, or they'll book in multiple times a month. Because they just need that fix. Sometimes I don't even really care what they're getting. I get some people who genuinely only come to me when they see a flash sale, a lucky dip, or they just randomly want something and they don't care what it is.
They need that feeling.
They need that itch scratched.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
Anyway, we also know it was uploaded at 3:16 a.m. So I ran a nationwide traceback on uninterrupted manual upgrades precisely 57.3 kilometers leading up to 3:16 acts. Closest I can get is the postcode, but it came from somewhere in there. Yeah, closed.
He's not going to repeat, is he?
I'm not telling you anything.
I don't know if I could be bothered watching it.
I was shot from last night.
See, to me, what is fascinating about these Black Mirror episodes is the series of events that lead up to the crux. So, for anyone who hasn't seen Black Mirror, spoiler alert, when you have a scenario that is just so fucking wacky and weird and out there, like being asked to have sex with a pig to save a princess's life, what do you do?
Die princess.
Yeah. Like, did the princess die, or do you give up your pride and your freaking manhood to save her life? It's like,
And
it's such a fucked up scenario where it's like, what the fuck do you do? There is no right answer.
Yeah, that's not ever going to be ever not seen.
Yeah, that's going to be on YouTube forever.
Look, if it was
You'll always be known as what was it,
the pig factory.
the Kermit pork and the Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
Get that bacon. But
So that hurts.
yeah, they're right in the center. But there's some scenarios in these Black Mirror episodes where it's just like it's a normal everyday person getting thrown into an extreme situation and having to find a way out of it. And some of them are just so convoluted and so fucked up. I'm just like, how the fuck would I react to this situation? But seeing how it plays out is fascinating to me. Because human interactions and human nature is so varied that every single person will come up with a different answer. Because it's not a common question. Like, do you fucking send a SWAT team all over the fucking UK to try and hunt down this fucker who's trying to blackmail you?
That's what they're doing, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's not just from one person's perspective as well. They're showing it from the news teams. They're showing it from the actual Prime Minister's perspective. They're showing it from the common person just in their homes, just reacting like, yeah, I'm pretty sure people would be like, oh, the Prime Minister's gonna fucking call a pig, yeah, oh, fucking way, it's gonna be great. People fucking suck. Like, this dude's life's about to be ruined and a princess is about to get fucking executed and you're just like, pork the pig.
They could probably do the AI these days about that shit.
Well, that's actually one of the things they're trying to talk about. They're trying to put some other dude's head.
Is that why he's wearing the green suit?
Yeah, that's why he's trying to get the porn star dude to have sex with the pig with the Prime Minister's head on his body. Trying to circumvent the requests.
Oh, you know a good idea. So, you can buy this, like, you know those things that you buy, they're two pads with an electrocution thing and they do your muscles?
Yeah.
Right.
The tens machines, yeah.
Yeah, well, women can use them. Women that have,
very bad period pains.
yes, they use them, so it deters the pain.
Yeah. They also do it to simulate period pain as well. So men and women actually do them together, so the woman goes first.
Oh, I've done it.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Oh yeah, I've seen videos of people doing it and just like, that's hilarious, but I'd also be scared to use it.
Well, what about doing it now with this?
Well, it would make you flinch a lot. Because every shock would basically make your body go like that. So
I've had them. I've used one. When I had this pain, when I ripped my cartilage, because my missus has one, And I said, maybe I could try that. So I wore it all day and I did not have any pain.
I've heard of people using it while they sleep. So like it helps build muscle tone because it flexes your muscles consistently.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, I've heard that the way that people describe it is it's like your muscles are getting a text. So it's like, and like it contracts and like sort of makes them sort of do that.
Yeah.
I'd like to try one. It looks interesting, especially the higher voltage ones, which they actually do use for exercise. So when they have people who have immobility in some of their limbs, or they have deadened nerves or whatever, to stop the muscles from atrophying, they'll actually attach those TENS pads to them to keep the muscles flexing.
Yeah. Right now, I wish I had dead nerves in my arm. That's hurting like a motherfucker.
Oh, diddums.
Yeah. Numbing cream would be great.
And remember, this is all self-inflicted.
You're doing it, not me.
You're paying me to do it.
I'm allowing you to.
Yeah, this is consent. No one can hurt you without your consent.
Is it normal to hurt a lot there?
Yes, it's the center of the wrist is very spicy. Lots of tendons, lots of nerves.
It's extremely sensitive.
Yeah. As we go further up into this part, it'll get a bit easier.
And then it'll get harder.
Yes, and then it will get easier, and then it will get harder. It's a bit of a roller coaster ride getting tattooed.
Sounds like a porno.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, in, out, in, out, in, out, cry, laugh.
I don't watch porn though, you know, just.
I love the quick retraction there. Disclaimer. Porn is not watched.
Why would they expect the Prime Minister to shag a pig to say
Because it's basically designed to humiliate him. They want him to suffer in the most like public way possible.
See, the only good thing, it's not great, but the pain when you're doing this hurts like a prick.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you stop, the pain's gone.
Yeah, the pain is gone. Yeah, it's temporary pain. While it's happening, it sucks. Once it's over, it's done.
Still burns a little bit after, but not as much.
Yeah, it's like a light sting.
Yeah, it'd be nice with a.
Whereas for me, piercings hurt more afterwards because there's that consistent, like, throbbing pain for sometimes weeks afterwards.
I don't know if I've actually had a piercing. I might have had an earpiece when I was a kid.
Yeah, I've had my lips done. I've had my eyebrow.
Your lips?
Yeah. Yeah, I had 2 piercings through here. I even had one that went all the way through that way. That was a long time ago. I had my eyebrows done. Had my ears done multiple times. But they just got too much of a pain in the ass to maintain, so I just took them out. The wife misses them. I do not. She looks back at old photos of me when I had my piercings and my spikes and stuff, and she's like, I miss your piercings. I'm like, yeah, well, you can look at the photos, but I don't look at that. What's up, buddy?
No, this fucking loser.
You can come grab a seat if you want, man. Come say hello.
Yeah, just want to come down and say, g'day, see what's cracking, see who's crying yet.
Fucking hurting over there. Lower part of your wrist. Look at that arm.
He's all dusty.
From spray.
You didn't even shower.
No, I came directly here.
You filthy
Because
fuck.
we ran out.
He's a dirty bugger, isn't he?
Lost track of time. But he had deodorant, that's okay.
Yes, we stopped him from being smelly.
And I
No,
didn't.
don't. That's just like painting a poo though, isn't it? Right.
Yeah, polishing a turret is the...
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, I forgot about the numbing cream, and he goes, no, you need to put it on 2 hours before. I'm like, fuck! So, yes.
I haven't used any ever.
Yeah, but they have it now.
Yeah.
We have the options.
So it actually works.
We have
Options when I had tattoos,
Really?
mate, not that old.
No, I thought it only, like, legitimately came out, like, not long ago.
Nah, numbing cream's been around for a long time.
Yeah, man.
Look at that. The missing ab. Look here.
It's absent.
Ah.
One bad joke.
Come by yourself.
For it. Nah, Indy's out, right? You're like, I'm not even allowed in, I said you in the front door, that's it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Not allowed out the back. No crotch goblins allowed. So it's going to be like little bits of stipple shading, little bits of solid black, and then we're going to put the UV through it.
Sick. Good pain.
We'll see how you feel after the hour already. Because if you're really in the weeds with the pain, we can either put some numbing cream on after we've opened the skin, or we can break it into 2 sections. It's up to you.
Right. I used to hate it. My tattooist used to work here. He used to go out for durry breaks every hour or so.
I don't smoke.
And so you go out and you stop and you have a durry and you come
so
back.
much worse.
It was so much worse. The pain, it was like,
Well, because your body starts the healing process. So
Yeah.
it starts to swell, it gets really, really red and inflamed. And then you go back to it, it's like, well, fuck you too, body.
yeah, it's like fresh, different pain there.
It's literally like you just had a really bad sunburn and someone's just gone and fucking smacked it.
Yeah, well, with the turtle last time, I think you went, I think it was 3.5 or 4 hours.
Yeah, something like that total.
Yeah, you asked me a couple of times if you want to stop. I was like, no, dude,
Just do it.
I think you stopped once.
Yeah, I think I stopped once maybe to like answer a client or something.
No, I went and got some. You said go have something to eat.
Ah,
I
yeah,
got
for
some
lunch break,
bread. Maybe I get Chinese tonight. Get the missus to feed me.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, I've been disarmed.
It's not as bad there. It was bad at the bottom of the
I
wrist.
told you, the further we go off the arm, the easier it gets.
You've got them around your wrist, though.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. Well, thinking of putting the VB can in Godzilla's hand.
And I was going to put the Southern Cross on the back of the freaking unicorn's ass.
Yeah.
Have a freaking
Hell, hell.
Australian unicorn.
Full help.
Barry the
Really.
Australian unicorn. Wait, that's it.
Yeah, we got the Opera House in there, darling. Harbour Bridge.
Got a
Living
ferry in there
tower,
as well.
yeah, a little ferry.
You can come have a look if you want. You're allowed to have a look. So that's the whole design there.
Oh, that's fuck. I love how you changed the scope to Sydney.
Yeah. Is that on the arm? No, that's just the picture.
That's just a picture.
Just the picture, yeah.
Yeah, on the arm looks so much better.
He can tell. It's right there.
Well, it's not finished yet.
Refuse and invite.
Did you drew all that?
Yeah.
That's mad, bro.
Yeah, it'll be stick when it's finished. After the numbing cream goes on.
Look, dude, I'm going to have to do a word count of how many times you say numbing cream in this session.
Oh, bro.
Can you get
No,
me beers?
no.
Can I drink beer while I'm in it?
No.
Fuck.
That is completely illegal all around Australia.
You're not in Bali, bro.
No, this is not a barley fucking shop where they feed you full of alcohol and give you all the drugs.
Do they?
Yeah. They like
Yeah, right.
hand you fucking tranquilizers to shut you up.
Why don't they just put numbing cream?
No, they literally knock you the fuck out sometimes. They'll give you alcohol, they'll give you freaking ketamine, codeine, whatever the fuck you want, really.
Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere, so I'm happy just coming to you.
Mm.
Try and stay to one place. But remember numbing cream.
What's that? 6?
That's about 10 so far.
Already.
He said it a few times, but you weren't here.
We got a marker?
I've got a text as well, so we'll count that.
Well, I've got the audio recording, so I can literally count every single time he says numbing cream.
Yes.
I'll put up a fucking tally.
Yeah.
Ding! Ding.
I told him in text because I'm like, oh, he called me a soft dog. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm doing it because I forgot.
Yeah. So you're just trying to remind yourself for next time.
Yeah,
To do what?
numbing cream.
Oh, yeah.
11.
That's good. Mate, Cage today. It was supposed to be me and Cage today at work. That's it.
Yeah.
Blake was going to Brizzy and I put the job off. The Blake came. Cage brought his missus, his son. His son's 15 and he's 6'3" or 4. Huge. And he brought his daughter.
Why?
Because he had nowhere to leave his daughter, so she's 9. She just sat on the chair at the top of the job. His missus helped. She's a gun. I said, "You start Monday?" She's like, "I can start if Cage wants me to start." Like, no.
So, you don't want that family drama.
Yeah, some families should not work together.
No.
Oh, she was pushing the son around. She's like, "Come on, hurry, do this. Push him. But Blake's like, and she's hard ass on him.
Like her mom.
Yeah, but they're good.
That's a good little crotch column should.
Oh, not as I tell them. I don't tell them to do shit. I don't need it. But I could have had a beer before I got.
No, you couldn't have.
Really?
No, when you have alcohol, it thins your blood out and
Yeah.
makes you bleed more. And it also inhibits you and can sometimes make it more painful.
Depends how much you drink.
Then you'd like it
You
really.
could be sleeping, not even know.
Yeah, man, I just put 9 bags of cement into that post.
9.
Yeah.
Fuck me, you don't want it to move.
No.
Did you just use post hole digger?
No, I had to use a jackhammer.
It's solid.
Yeah, it's solid all the way down. It's 1200 mil deep. The other one's not as deep, but I'm going to put a second post on that one. for the game, game up.
If the ground's solid though, shouldn't have to go.
Yeah, it's all loose up top. It's all filled from the panel. You get another 10 bags.
Jeez. What bags of cement worth these days?
Yeah. What was that? Rapid set shit. Was only like on the Bunnings cards, like $8 or something. So what?
You're literally paying for pulverized rock.
Yeah.
That's just job, eh? Fucked up. Something just fell off.
Oh no.
What's this? The next one?
That's the microphone. It's alright, I'll fix it.
I measured up the backyard, got the turf on. Sandra measured up the job at Hope. They obviously release her.
But it's a bit fucked up how they released her. So before he even had sex with the pig.
Oh, she's right.
Who had the idea to make the show? Seriously?
I actually don't know who the show writer is.
He's still going.
Yeah,
What does he have to?
he has to finish it.
What?
It's a part of the stipulation.
How could you?
The one time you don't go for 2 minutes.
But how do you even?
You'd want to be a one-pump chump, wouldn't you?
People kill themselves.
That's the dude who set it all in motion. He's the
Kill-
one who kidnapped the princess so that he would never get found out. Well, he'll get found out, but it was a political statement.
Yeah, see, shouldn't have stopped. That's worse now. No, that's all right.
3 o'clock.
If we can get out there at 10, it should be still.
When 8's the dead low,
Yeah, so 10. If we go at 10,
trying to play out.
if we go to the dunes first before Tipplers, we'll be able to see the crabs and get across to the dune. You can't do it if the tide's in. Because you've got to walk through the water.
To walk around the edge.
Yeah. It's more fun chasing the crabs. Watch them all disappear.
This sweetheart. Yeah, and on the other half is Godzilla. So he's shooting with his beam at the unicorn.
You like it?
And he's going to have a unicorn. It's gayer than a bungo.
Nah.
That's so weird.
It's weird, but it's
Because
awesome.
I love unicorns.
It's like, I'm just a brony.
Unicorns for Micah. Obviously the Godzilla's for Rio.
It's a horse that can stab you.
That's pretty cool.
Well, the ones on Shazam are pretty scary.
Mm.
Unless you got Skittles.
Actually, there's an entire card game that me and a few of my friends like to play called Unstable Unicorns. So every single card is a different version of a unicorn. So there's a unicorn that literally has a knife, like duct taped to his head, called Stabbycorn. So each card has a different ability. So that one's just like destroy one of your fucking opponent's cards or something. And it's probably one of the funniest games I've ever fucking played because it's so weird.
Yeah, I've only played poker. And Snap. Jake's still playing poker?
Oh, that thing does not want to stay up
No, it does not. Might have to put it on top of it. It always stays on. I don't know why it's being such a fucking diva.
Super glue. Great.
Nah.
This is Burnley again. Are you finished yet?
Yeah, it's finished.
Wait, all these Japanese fighting movies.
John Wick.
Lucy's good.
Lucy's great. That's actually a fucking awesome movie.
I watched it twice.
I can't imagine what it'd be like to have 100% function of your brain.
Maybe just the power that she's got.
Oh yeah, the whole thing where she just sort of manipulates everything. It might be on 47 Ronin. You should be able to type it into the search bar, see if they have it. Yeah. I don't know if it'd be on Disney or something like that. Probably the closest thing you're gonna find is maybe The Last Samurai.
Yeah, that's alright. I like that.
Actually, probably one of Tom Cruise's best movies. In my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, I like that. I don't care much for that. Mr. Cruise.
No, again, it's not one of those people that I'd ever hang out with.
No.
But you got to respect the craft when he does all his own stunts and everything.
Yeah.
Like those Mission Impossible scenes that he does are freaking intense.
Just the wanker.
What's he wanker?
Here we go. Then.
Now, hopefully the microphone is going to behave itself and stay where the fuck I put it. It's on top now, so I doubt it's going to fall off.
We'll see.
If it does, then it wasn't meant to be.
What was it stuck to before?
I was on the side. I just changed the orientation.
Right.
So it's fighting against gravity. Now it has something to sit on, so it's less likely to fall. Maybe we should check on Rush Hour.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's your favourite out of all of them.
Which one?
Yeah.
I love the sound.
I don't know which one it is. Is it just 3, eh?
Yeah.
The one where, is it 3?
3 goes to China.
Yeah, and he says, you, no, I, me.
Yeah, that's number 3.
Yeah, that was
I don't know what to do here, but here. 2 damn big! No, it hadn't moved.
And the lucky country isn't so lucky.
Ads.
Mrs. messaged me. She said, how you going? You in payment? I said, I am. Sucks. She was really make you up. She'll probably come. Be like, oh, it's so thin.
Yeah, it's like a good.
I'm not sitting there, you know, it is hurting, but what's the
You're dealing
point?
with it.
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah, there's no point in whinging and screaming, whinging and screaming, crying about it.
Who?
Because then you're just going to be annoying everybody for 6 hours,
Yeah.
including yourself.
Yeah. And you'd be like, really wasn't.
It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Like I can say, and wasn't all that bad to be honest, but at the same time, it still hurts while you're here. And then when you stop, yeah, it burns. It starts burning. Shit. But
Mystery.
it'd
Forbidden.
be fucking worth it in the end.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty sick design.
Witches and demons. A nation of rival provinces whose lords were ruled by a showman whose will is absolute. Peace in the realm is kept by the samurai.
Fucking guy that fights
Tasked with
Keanu on the stage, the tall, gigantic fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
Surely it's not a person.
Oh, the Silver Samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucked with the scale quite a bit because the actual origin of the Silver Samurai was not that big.
It's fucking huge.
They might have gotten like the Mountain, the guy who played very well Cobain to fucking come into that. They do have some actors who are ridiculously tall. Like there's
No one knew
in that new Alien Romulus movie, there's a basketball kid who was like 7'6" or some shit. They got to play the alien at the end.
the beast.
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't watched the new one.
My daughter's seen it, the movie for a turd.
How rude.
The demons of the forest.
See, is it on Netflix? It must be on Netflix, yeah.
The new one? It might be. I don't know.
I reckon if I watched it though, my wife would stay me.
Why?
Because she wants to see it.
Well, why don't you guys watch it together?
We would, but I'm here and she's not, and I could, but I'd get each other.
What is it?
They actually have Zombie Boy in this movie. Sadly, only gets like 1 or 2 scenes because he had more time in the trailer for this movie than he actually gets in the movie. He was that bloke who had the tattoos all over his face and body, like make him look like a skeleton.
In this?
Yeah, he's one of the pirates.
The province.
He was he was also in Lady Gaga's fucking music video. No. That was Joaquin Phoenix. No, Zombie Boy died a few years ago, unfortunately. It was Bad Romance. Was the
Not the guy from. What's that? Will Smith and fucking DC movie.
No. That's a different dude. El Diablo was his name.
That's right.
That was Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that's the one. Number 2. No, number 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a different actor.
Yeah.
Now, Zombie Boy legitimately had those tattoos. He used to be a circus performer. You'll see him in the movie, like stands above Keanu and stuff when they go to the. No, it's not Keanu. It's
No, I'm sort of swords.
No. It's when they find Keanu fighting in like the port where the pirates are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll see him in there.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in the movie for I think 12 seconds. Which sucks because he's an awesome dude.
Time determined.
What was before he passed away. He was kind of the epitome of that don't judge a book by its cover, because he looked scary as fuck, but one of the nicest dudes.
It's always a way.
I think he spent like $500,000 or something on his tattoos. Yeah. He had like 900 hours or something ridiculous. I think I only saw this movie once.
I think I've seen it 3 times. I like Keanu and I love Japanese movies.
Me too. I think Keanu is definitely one of those actors that doesn't really matter what he's in, he does really well.
Mm. And he's probably one of the nicest people on the planet.
Oh, dude, one of the most humble, down-to-earth actors I've ever seen. Just seeing his social interaction out and about with people is great.
He gives money away, buys all the staff shit.
And he makes it the point that whenever he takes a photo with a woman, he doesn't touch her.
Mm.
All of the photos, he like hovers over their arm.
I think it's respect, but it's also him being cautious.
Oh yeah, it's caution and respect, yeah. Like, because you don't want anyone to be like, oh, you ever touch me? It's like, fuck it. How dare you besmirch the man about acting? And come on, John Wick is one of the greatest fucking movie series that's come out in the last few years.
Which one?
John Wick.
Yeah. Still haven't seen the new one.
The new one, I have to say, is not my favorite, but it's still good. I think number 3 is my favorite, Parabellum. That's the one where the guy gets his face kicked in by a horse.
I still haven't seen that one either.
No?
No.
Oh, dude, after this, John Wick.
Uh,
That is my man.
uh,
We'll have a Keanu night.
my wife's sister was always obsessed with Keanu.
Mm.
And when he used to play in a band, she went and seen him. I don't know, like 20 years ago or something, a long time ago. And she got up on stage and gave him.
Back before everyone had to be so PC and you weren't allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
Everyone gets offended or suing everyone.
Yeah, that stinks.
Getting closer to the elbow ditch.
By a beast. Fake by a half-breed.
That's racist.
Yep. So it gets more painful when it gets to there.
Yeah, so like these sorts of areas are a bit softer.
At least there's not a lot to do there.
They're great. Yes. We don't buy a little bit of
Wife and I have even discussed that if we do have a baby and it's a boy, we want to call him Ronan.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm. Yeah, Ronan Ray.
Ronan Ray.
Yeah, but R-E-Y, which is Spanish for king.
Oh, yeah.
And Ronin in Japanese is masterless warrior. So it's warrior, masterless warrior king.
That's cool. I wanted to name my
No one's
daughter-
allowed to steal that.
No, I've got 3, mate. I'm done.
Oh, I'm talking
Oh,
about that.
man.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to name my first daughter Yuki.
Oh, yeah.
Japanese for snow.
Mm-hmm. If you called a Yukiyama, it'd be Snow Mountain. Or a Yuki could be Snowbird.
Hmm. We went with Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah.
The conventional way, L-I-E.
Yeah.
Get out.
But some people just spell it with the I.
Oh, really?
Shady.
No, it was my wife's nickname from her sister. Oh. As soon as she came out, she was straight on eating like beast. And my wife put that's it. Her sister loves food. She loves to eat. And she just made us think of her, so she put her name in there, Charlie. Charlie Trisha.
It's not a combo I've ever heard before.
Charlie,
Charlie
Trisha,
Trish.
Kathleen, Toby.
Damn.
Yeah.
So all first names as middle and last names.
Yeah, my name's Ryan Matthew Toby.
My middle name is my grandfather's name, James.
No,
Jim.
I don't know where Matthew's from. Definitely not religious.
I'm going to say Matthew was a very religious name, but
Yeah, but
we won't say that's the origin.
I'm not religious.
Mm.
But all my kids got 4 names because she did.
Interesting.
Bit much.
So yeah, they might get a bit confusing.
Yeah, but I think they all like it too.
It's unique. Most of the time you only ever hear like 2 or 3 names.
Say it again,
Ooh, that hurt. What was that?
That was right on his horn. No, unicorn.
Thanks.
Well, his name is Barry the Unicorn. Well, wouldn't be the strangest thing I've ever seen.
No.
I was doing an audition for an audiobook not long ago. And
Really?
Yeah, because I'm a voice actor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I had to do an Australian werewolf, but he had to have American undertones, and he also had to be Korean in origin. And the character traits they wanted the playfulness of Ryan Reynolds and Paul Rudd, but the serious gruffness of Jason Statham.
Jesus Christ.
So my kind of voice was kind of like this. So it was like an Australian with a bit of an American undertone to it. Got the state gruffness to it, but he had to be a bit more playful to still.
Yeah.
But he also would tear your fucking throat out if you mess with his missus.
Yeah. Was it a cartoon or something?
That was for an audiobook.
Oh, okay.
His name was Kane. Unfortunately, I didn't get the role, but I still have the audition saved
Yeah.
for one of my. Whenever they're asking for like a stereotypical Australian voice or something. But because I've lived in Australia for 20 years, I kind of have a semi-Australian accent, and I've always had a bit of an American undertone anyway.
You're from America?
No,
Where are you from?
New Zealand.
Oh, you're a Kiwi.
I'm a fucking Kiwi, bro. But you never noticed to look at me.
When you were 10, huh?
Yep. 20 years. Still have a bit of family over there, but most of my immediate family lives here.
Yeah. And the fella that was here, his missus is Kiwi.
We tend to get around.
Yeah, he teases her a lot. The kids, obviously, they're half Pakeha and half Australian, but they're like, no, I'm not New Zealand, I'm not Kiwi. They're as Aussie as they come.
See, I find it weird. I don't really have the identity as either American. I don't have the identity as either Australian or Kiwi. Like, I was born in New Zealand, and I live in Australia, but I don't identify as either, really. Like, when we were over in New Zealand, we were in a tour group for the Hobbiton thing, and they were asking, oh, do we have any Kiwis here? Or people from New Zealand? And I just didn't even think to put my hand up. And the wife was like, husband, that includes you. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm from here. But I hadn't been back there for like 16 years.
Yeah.
Like, it's where I'm from, but it's not really home.
No, not if you were here when you were 10. Anywhere's home at that age. Nice.
It's a nice place. It's very expensive nowadays.
Yeah, I'm told the same thing.
$3.30 a litre for fuel.
Jesus.
For what you would maybe get for, like, say, $500,000 for an apartment here, you're paying about $1 million in New Zealand.
Jesus.
2-bedroom shitbox in the, like, outskirts of the city, set you back about $900,000. Groceries were a fucking eye-opener. Like, we think that we got it bad here. Oh, like, when bags of cheese went to $10, people started having fucking conniptions. And $19 for a bag of cheese and mozzarella over in New Zealand. And that's on special, mind you. We bought 2 bags of groceries, $400.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was not best pleased. I was actually quite livid, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of cheese, but I shouldn't because I'm...
Lactose?
Yep. I eat it, and it's nice.
I was going to say, yeah, even if I was lactose, I don't think I could stop myself. Like, everyone's just going to have to deal with the freaking aftermath. Cheese is too good.
Yeah, they do oat chocolate lactose free now. Chocolate milk, and it's freaking delicious.
I have heard that oat milk and almond milk are quite nice.
Yeah, I've tried them.
No, I can't say I have tried either. I don't think I could ever go vegan.
I went vegan for a while.
How did that go?
Extremely skinny.
Oh, it'd be a great way to lose weight, but I like my meat.
Yeah, I ended up looking like Skeletor. I was all gaunt in the face and shit. Pretty bad.
I'll get you, He-Man.
And I tried to go to veggie instead.
Meat's just too good.
Yeah, I went back to it. I was like, oh,
Give me your knife.
that's pain.
Yeah, we're getting close to the old elbow ditch
I'm
now.
getting close. Does it get worse
We get further up.
and hurts more?
We'll see. You'll have to tell me.
Mm. Getting to a point where it's not even the fucking numbing cream. I'll come back.
Well, once I've done the outline, we can put some numbing cream on you, and then we'll see how you feel, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think that brings numbing cream to about 20. Tally so far?
Maybe.
I'll have to put a little ding counter.
Have
That'll be hilarious.
you thought of doing live?
I have. I've thought about it, but I don't have enough of a following for it to really make sense.
Probably a lot of dicks out there as well.
Probably.
But you get that in live.
Oh, you get dicks regardless of what you're doing. More often than not, the people who are like supportive and like what you do are the quiet ones. It's the people who want to be assholes that like to be the loudest.
Yeah.
So like you could have a video that has, say, 400 likes on it, but like the 3 comments are negative. So those 400 who like it are just like, yay, awesome, good job, love what you do, but they don't say anything.
You get a lot of dickheads?
You get a couple. You get ones that just like to try and think that they're smarter than everybody. And I'll be the first person to admit when I'm wrong about something. Like if I'm legitimately wrong about something that I say, I will correct it and I will acknowledge it because I'm not above admitting that I'm fucking human. Some things I say, some things I think I know are wrong, but there are my opinions. But there are people who will go out of their way to make you feel small or make you feel like you're a fucking moron because you said something that was, even if it's not entirely incorrect, but slightly different to the way they understand it, they will get their freaking fingers going.
How the fuck? Like, a lot of people can't deal with that shit.
Yeah, well, I've had to grow a thick skin in this job, so if people don't like it, whatever. The fact that they're commenting actually only benefits me because it creates more traction on the video. So your scorn feeds me. Give me more. You're only helping me. The fact that my little opinions are enough to offend you, take from that what you will.
Yeah, everyone's got an opinion. Some people should keep their opinions to themselves, but
Yeah. Like, everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's freedom of speech and all that, but like there's having an opinion and then there's going out of your way to openly hurt someone. Like, I'm not saying offending someone, I'm saying a personal attack. Me personally, I love a bit of banter. I love a little bit of a back and forth, a bit of like tit for tat sort of thing when it comes to like verbal jousting, we'll say. That you'll get these some people who's like, you're a fucking moron, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you should go fucking kill yourself. I'm just like, yeah. Like, okay, who hurt you? Did someone not get their afternoon nap? Did someone need a bottle? Shoulder?
yeah.
If at any point you need to stand, just let me know.
Ooh, that's tight. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that all outline?
Yeah. Sometimes you find that when you're doing these sorts of tattoos, it's not the tattoo itself that hurts the most, it's the position you have to lay in.
Yeah, shoulders cool.
You can stretch your shoulder if you want. Give it a flex.
Oh, fucking hell.
Maybe try put one of those pillows under your shoulder, that might help.
I don't think it hurts so much. Which pillars?
One of these ones.
Is there 2 there?
Yeah.
I was just going to lift it up more and bend it down, I think.
Did you want me to lift this up? Will that help? You can lay it on your side facing this way if you want.
You can lift. Oh, really? What if I'm stuck to the fucking table? I can't even get up because of my ribs. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Is that better?
Let's see. Is that all right for you?
Yeah.
This position hurts more.
Hurts more.
I think it's because you're right there.
Yeah.
You're on the big fella.
Yeah, you're getting up towards Godzilla.
He's painful.
Mm-hmm. Bit of a whiny bastard, isn't he?
They've been to Japan.
No, but it's on my bucket list.
Yeah, we're going at Christmas.
That's fun.
Me either, to be honest.
Was it your first time over?
Yeah, it's where the snow is. Like one part of the snow anyway, but
Thanks to Mount Fuji ain't got no snow this year.
I don't know.
No. First time no snow in 130 years or something.
Wow.
Says something, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, it's so weird seeing Mount Fuji without a snow cap.
Yeah, apparently it was highly advertised, and the kids kept saying Japan really cheap. And they kept saying, "Could we go to Japan?" We're like, no, you think we are?
I think we're rich.
Yeah, so we just borrowed some extra cash and paid for a holiday and saved such a shitload of money. It's not cheap, but
Cheaper than usual.
yeah, cheaper than going to Perisher.
What's Perisher?
Jindabyne.
Again, I'm lost.
Redboat? Really?
I don't, for my Australian geography.
South of Canberra.
I know that one.
Down where the snow is in Sydney.
Mm,
Well, not Sydney, but New South Wales.
that way.
They used to go every year, a couple of times. From living in Sydney. Cheap. Well, not so much cheap, but it was cheaper living there 5 hours from the snow.
Mm.
Last year we actually drove down there. That took a long time, but stopped in, seeing family and all that crap.
Mm.
Yeah, it costs a fortune. It's not going to cost us. Obviously, we're going to go to Disneyland in Tokyo and try and do as much stuff over there as we can.
They do have a Studio Ghibli road as well, all the anime. Which? Studio Ghibli? You know that?
No?
They're also making a Dragon Ball Z themed amusement park as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Making it? When's that?
I'm not sure when it's going to be fully open, but I think it's supposed to be sometime either late this year or early next year.
No, I agree with that, but I'll be like, yep, that's where I'll go.
They do have a Dragon Ball Z themed restaurant.
Yeah, the kids all, we told them the missus told them, if you want to go somewhere specific, you go look it up if you want to go somewhere. If you give us a presentation on what it is and where it is.
And why you want to go.
Yep, we'll go.
And that's actually a smart way to do it, because they have to show an appreciation for the area before they deserve the right to go.
Yeah, they've done a really good job. Like each one has gone, oh, we're going to do it, done it. But then Rowdy was the first one, my son did on his iPad. Did a whole presentation, which was really cool.
That's awesome.
He wants to go to Jurassic Park. He got something to go to Jurassic Park. And Godzilla possessed wants to go to all that. Well, they'll appreciate this over there.
Oh, yeah.
Godzilla.
It's like, why do you fight unicorn? Well, I'm a daughter.
You guys will create a giant lizard. I can make him fight you.
Mm-hmm.
So that you may show good.
It's the unseen episode, never aired in Japan. I think with all the Godzilla movies that there are, would honestly not be surprised if he eventually fought a giant unicorn. Because he fought a giant turtle. He fought. Actually, no, he never fought Gamera. Only in that Death Battle episode. He fought a giant pterodactyl. He fought a giant triceratops looking bastard. He fought Ghidorah, Rodan.
Do you need a twist more or something?
In a second, I will, yeah. I'm just doing the fairy.
What times?
Like, not actual fairy.
Did you watch all the Godzilla movies?
Everything except for minus zero.
Which one's minus zero?
It's the one that takes place, I think, entirely in Japan.
Not the new one.
No, that was
You're talking about the Netflix crappy version?
I don't remember. No, that's yeah, there's Godzilla -1, I think, which takes place like, you know, when the Japanese doctor, the one who survived Hiroshima, it's about him when he was younger, I think.
There's one that's really bad.
The 1994 version.
Yeah, but it was, no, I don't know, but it was made in Japan. They made it, and it was when everything was terrible, the graphics.
Ah, the old school ones,
Yeah,
yeah.
and when it was on, it popped up on Netflix, and my son was like, oh, I want to watch that. I'm like, really? Because, yeah, that's the original. You watch the whole bloody thing. Like, yeah, I can't watch it. I need graphics and quality. Obsessed with Godzilla, right?
See, you gotta respect the originals, but you can like the newer stuff more. I'm still really annoyed at the first modern Godzilla that came out, the one that had Bryan Cranston in it. They killed him off like a bitch. And like they killed his wife, and then all of a sudden he's about to go in and fucking be like, hey, you guys need to, realize that there's some shit going on under this fucking power plant, you should have listened to me, yada yada yada. And then just fucking killed him off. Like, what the hell? You got Bryan Cranston for this movie and you wasted him. Fucking rude.
What about Monarch?
I never watched the show.
It's a series.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
No. I watched the recap of what happened in Monarch before we went to go see the new Godzilla and Kong. I find that that's honestly easier than actually going in and watching everything back to back to back, because when you're watching full movies, you tend to miss some things. When you get these guys whose entire job it is to dive into these things and find the nuggets of information that you actually want, I find it easier to watch the recap, even for something I've never seen before, because it gives me the vital information I need to watch the new thing. Like, watching new Marvel films, I'm not going to sit there and watch every single episode of some obscure fucking Marvel TV show. Like, I'm not going to watch She-Hulk, I'm not going to watch Hawkeye, I'm not going to watch the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm sorry, they have no appeal to me.
I never watched She-Hulk. I kind of wanted to, but obviously not enough because I never put the effort in to watch it.
Apparently, it's like if you dulled down the effects of Deadpool, because she does sort of break the fourth wall a little bit. And I've heard nothing good about it. And they completely nerf Hulk as an actual character. Like, they have him get run over by a Jeep. Whereas in the,
What, and die?
No, he just gets run over. And he just, like, falls over like a baby. But in that, what's his name? Edward Norton. Hulk, he actually takes two Jeeps and turns them into fucking gauntlets and beats the fuck out of abominations with it.
Yeah.
Like, that's Hulk.
Yep.
Hulk is supposed to be this literal hulking fucking ball of anger. And yeah, you got like the Professor Hulk, but it's not as interesting. It's not as entertaining.
Was there actually ever an original comic of Hulk?
Oh yeah,
It becomes the normal green human Hulk.
Yeah, there's I think 40 different variations of Hulk. Like, there's even a Hulk that turns into Ghost Rider. Yeah, so there's this massive fucking Hulk Ghost Rider thing that has like this massive fuck off 4-wheeler bike, massive big fuck off leather jacket, huge spikes, flaming skull. It's literally, they take the DNA of Bruce Banner and the Hulk and they put Zerathos, which is the skull demon thing that becomes Ghost Rider. Yeah, there's
Are there any cartoons or movies of that?
yeah, there's World War Hulk, there's Null, there's Claw, there's the one about, what's his name? Hulk Squared, there's I'm trying to remember them all. I watched Death Battle where they did a fight between Hulk and Broly. So, you know Broly from Dragon Ball?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. They did
The new Broly.
Yeah, the new Broly is the good one. I do like the old one, but his motivation is terrible. Yeah. Gets all aggro because Goku cried when he was younger. Boo. Kakarot.
Should watch that.
I'm pretty sure they do have the Broly.
It's on Netflix. I
Yeah.
paid for it when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
You by the married one.
What do you think of the next one with just Gohan?
Superhero.
Beast Gohan.
They're trying to do Super Saiyan 2 again.
What is it?
They literally do the same thing that happened with Gohan when he was a teenager. They gave him someone who he cared for. Like, he didn't really care for 16, but 16 sort of broke through to him. And they snapped him.
No, 19.
No, 16. 19 was the fat clown thing.
Oh, okay. 16 was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, 19 was the clown, 20 was Dr. Gero, 17 and 18 were brother and sister.
Mm.
But yeah, so it basically broke through to him saying, look, I get it that you don't want to fight, but that's not a good enough excuse. You have the power to help, therefore you have the responsibility to help. Stop holding back.
If he found out Piccolo was the reason who held his daughter up just to make him go, maybe he would care.
Yeah, see, I like what Piccolo was doing. He was trying to push Gohan. He was trying to give him that motivation.
Yeah, he knows
Because
how to get
he knew that his power lay in his anger. And that's why he fought Cell Max, knowing that he couldn't beat him, but he knew that he could push himself just enough to make it look like he was about to die. And don't get me wrong, it's a fucking sick design. It looks awesome. And that scene where he does the special beam cannon, I got goosebumps when I watched that. So it's emotionally driven, it's cool, but it doesn't have the same hit. Like that scene where Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 is probably one of my top 3 anime moments of all time. It's peak anime. It's almost on par. I'd say it's on par with when Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time. The original Super Saiyan is better because it was the first. It was the first Super Saiyan. It's the OG.
I still watch it and get tingles.
Oh, yeah. He was my best friend. You bastard. Yeah. You know when you're done fucked up when Goku stops smiling. When Vegeta starts smiling, however, you're also fucked.
Mm.
I actually liked in that new Broly movie that Broly went straight for Vegeta first.
Yeah, that's weird.
And that little smile that Vegeta gives him is just like,
yeah,
that was big.
getting annoying.
Mm-hmm. Damn, he's learning as he fights.
I did like when Vegeta went Super when I got though.
Mm. I thought he was getting a new form.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because he went turquoise before he went Super Saiyan.
yeah,
I think that was just to fuck with people, because you never ever see that. You never see that in any other transformation ever, but it was interesting. Yeah, that the graphics team went absolutely nuts with that Broly fight.
good quality.
Oh, fantastic quality. I like what they're doing in the comics as well, because Vegeta is being trained by Beerus to be the new god of destruction. That's his whole path. Goku, however, is going down the angel path. So he's learning from Whis, and that's what Ultra Instinct is. That's literally what the angels are. They are in a constant state of Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct. I'm second. Ooh, fast forward.
Oh no. Well, Goku was literally the first mortal to achieve it. Only was ever thought to be.
God power. Even the gods can't do it.
No, the gods can't do it. Yeah, they only angels in training can do that. So the Grand Priest, his children are essentially the only ones who are thought to be able to do it.
Strange.
Are you finished? Here it comes. So good.
Oh yeah, you would have just seen Zombie Boy there before.
Oh, decent.
We've probably fast forwarded through it.
Yeah, it was fast forwarding. I learned something, but that's what why.
Yeah, go back. He's like hanging over the edge of a balcony. There he is.
Oh,
Zombie
yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Looking for a hat.
Poor bastard probably wasn't even 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know, right? He was in the trailer longer than that.
Really?
Yeah. Like, there's an entire scene in the trailer where he's like part of a massive fight and he points 2 fucking flintlock pistols at them. That doesn't happen in the movie. Like, you fuckers. You got Zombie Boy and you wasted him. Fighting rings are essentially just human Pokemon. Keanu, I choose you. Do a head stomp.
Pat Marina. Oh. Oh.
All right, we're calling it there for today. We got all the outline done. Looks pretty fucking sick to me if I do say so myself. All right, numbing cream.
Before that, or?
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you beautiful people next time.